Need to find a better way to tell in real time how well connected we are. There we go. We got something. Maybe. A little bit of a rough start, but it looks like we're here now. I don't see anybody chatting on the chat, though. I wonder if I set something incorrectly that I won't be able... Oh, there we go. I see Rebecca is the first one to chat on the chat. Okay, perfect. So now we're actually doing something. Good morning, everybody. These are going to be some awkward starts until we sort everything out. But here we are. It's Monday, the something, and I'm going to open the door for the kittens. I don't know if they're going to come right out or if we're going to go in and see them while they're still sleeping, which would also be fun. I was waiting to open the door until we got the stream going, though, just in case they wanted to run out the door. It doesn't seem to be the case, but that's okay. Let's head on in here and see what we can see. Here's a little Mac in the new mushroom. This mushroom came in the mailbag. It has been a big hit so far. I've had to hang it from the cage, though, because it doesn't stand up by itself very well. And I know some people have told me I can fold over the top a lot more than I have, and that may lend some stability, but it does not. These kittens are still going to jump on top of it and crush it down and knock it over and all those things. So I think hanging it from the cage is really the best bet for us. These kids were already up this morning and running around and playing and having a good time. So it looks like the fact that the door was closed got them all to decide that sleeping would be a good plan. And the fact that we're doing the close-up stream doesn't seem like it's going to discourage them from that in any way. That's okay, right? We can have a sleepy stream. So this is Caviar. And this is Saffron and Champ, although I'm not sure from this angle which is which. It's got to be Saffron that's the one on the bottom there, and Champ is the one that's closer, probably. Saffron's always been a little bit lighter, although it's hard to tell most of the time. And here we have Logan Berries decided to come in and see the room. Max having a look at him to see how he's doing. So we didn't have a close-up yesterday, and the reason that we did not have a close-up yesterday is that DJ came home early, unexpectedly, yesterday because she had the opportunity. And so it was really a pleasant surprise, but it did mean that I spent the first part of the day getting everything clean and ready for her arrival, and then the second part of the day hanging out with her, of course. It seemed like that could be a priority for me. Oh, if the video and audio aren't syncing up, sorry. But all that I can really do for that is... It may be the fault of YouTube. I put it on a low latency setting on the YouTube side to see what that would do for us. Which I probably won't do next time because the change in the latency just makes it more difficult for the stream to get to all of you, and you may notice more buffering on your end or on the YouTube end than normal. And I don't see enough of a change in the latency to make a difference to me being able to view the chat, which was my hope. So my point being that, no, it's good feedback. I know it's good to know, and next time I won't use that setting. Like I said, it's not helping me enough to be worth it, and I know that it causes some issues. I didn't know getting the audio out of sync was going to be one of those issues, and it may or may not be. But I do know it can cause more buffering for people, and we don't want that. So next time we won't do it, but this time it's too late to change it. You can't change that in the middle of a stream. So there we have it. Eddie's followed us in here and he's purring. Hi, buddy. So I was talking about how yesterday DJ had come home early And that was really nice, and she brought Custard with her, of course. And that's nice. It's good to see him. He was really happy to see me, but he's starting a lot of trouble already. And some of it's probably a little bit of setback from, the fact that he's been away, but also he was getting started on being a little bit more of a bully right before he left, too. So Truffle's just asleep. She doesn't care. So we're not exactly back to square one with him, but we are having a little bit of a reboot, which means he's been staying in the annex upstairs right now, and he will continue to stay in the annex until tomorrow when Tilbury is getting adopted, and then I think he will move into the office, and then we'll slowly reintroduce him to the faculty as we can. Everybody's so sleepy in here right now. Let's open another door and see if it encourages anybody to get up and come and explore. Well, not immediately. Kittens? Kittens, don't you want to come out here and play? Come on, it's your turn to come out and play. So on that note, you know that Tilbury is going home tomorrow. That's the plan, tomorrow afternoon. And what you don't know is that I got word from Dawes that Truffle and her kittens all have approved adopters. Now, the way that it works, at least so far, is that the Danbury Animal Welfare Society gets all the applications. Then they end up deciding who the approved adopters are, and they have some procedure they go through for that, which involves, checking the applications and probably calling around to verify some things and that sort of stuff. Then what they have been doing is they tell me, hey, we've got approved adopters for all these kittens. We can close the applications. And then after that, they typically contact those people to tell them that they've been approved, which is the state. That's where we are now. I don't know if everybody that's approved has been contacted. But the important part there is every now and then, they will contact one of the approved adopters, and that approved adopter will say something like, oh, I didn't know I was going to hear back from you, and I went and adopted another cat, or I can't do it anymore because of reasons, or whatever it is. Every now and then somebody at this point will drop out, even though they've been approved. So it's not exactly finalized yet. I don't consider it finalized until I've talked to all the approved adopters. They know they're approved, and we're all on for the adoptions. But we're close to that. And under normal circumstances, everybody that is approved will find out soon. And the only thing I can remember from all of that is that Truffle and Caviar are getting adopted together. So that's real sweet. It's nice to know that Truffle here will have one of her kids with her forever. And Truffle and Caviar are going to be a great pair. I bet maybe even by the time the adoptions happen, Caviar may be bigger than Truffle, because he's the biggest kitten and she's the smallest mom cat. So that will be interesting. If not at adoption, then it certainly won't be long before Caviar is much bigger than his mom. I am surrounded by faculty in the kitten room. We have Maggie, and we have Loganberry. And over here on the other side, we have Eddie. Oh, and now we have Caviar's gotten up. Hi, buddy. Decided to get out of bed, huh? I guess I was talking too much for him to continue his little kitten nap. Yeah, I still don't have any news about a new mom cat. As I mentioned, Dawes knows that we're ready for a new mom cat, and I'm sure they are out looking for one. But I haven't yet heard that any has turned up at the shelters. They cast a pretty wide net when it comes to finding mom cats, as you know. I mean, most of our recent mom cats have come from places like West Virginia or actually, I don't know where else I'm thinking. Various places. Georgia, West Virginia, Georgia, that kind of thing. And I think that happens because probably here in Connecticut, we don't find many pregnant mom cats in the shelter during the winter. But if they go just a little bit further, they find some down south where it's a little warmer year-round. And somebody's got to take care of them. And I know the shelters down there really appreciate being able to send them up here for us to take care of. So I think it works out pretty well. Oh, Loganberry got Maggie to hiss at him. I guess you could probably hear that. Who else have we got here? So is this Caviar has come up and decided to lay on me? Yes, that's Caviar. He's decided to come right up here and have a seat. And then that must be Champ. Champ? Yes, that's Champ. I can tell. Oh, and Mac. Mac, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm getting help from the other side. Caviar's back here trying to operate the camera. I don't actually need your help with the camera work, Caviar. I know I'm not doing a great job, but I don't think you're going to improve it. Everybody's a critic, Caviar. Oh, now he's decided to move. Okay, let's come over here. So what else can I tell you? Let's see. Let's do a recap. Let me see if I've covered everything. All of these kittens and their mom have approved adopters. Tilbury is getting picked up by her adopter tomorrow. And Custard and DJ are home. And Custard is currently living in the annex and soon to move into Tilbury's office. I think that's all the important Academy news today. I should have set this up on a tripod so that we could get Tilbury's goodbye wave, but like I said, she's not getting picked up until afternoon tomorrow, so that just gives me a perfect excuse to require a close-up tomorrow. And so we'll get her, I'll make sure I get a tripod ahead of time and that we get her goodbye wave tomorrow. We'll still go up and try to see her at the end of this when we're likely to lose the signal. I made a whole bunch of upgrades and improvements to our wireless to try to see if we can start to use this camera all the way around the house. I don't have a lot of confidence in it yet, but maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. These kids are being really cute, but I glanced over at Loganberry and Maggie. Maggie's sitting on top of the snail. I guess let me show you. I just think it's cute. I haven't seen her do that before. Meanwhile, Eddie hasn't moved. Tilbury's just sitting, not Tilbury, Truffle. I think we're gonna have to pick a name that does not start with T for the next mom cat. It's convenient that I had the whole annex cleaned out and ready to go for the next mom cat, so Custard could go right in there when he got here. We'll get a chance to see him when we go upstairs. I can't see the YouTube chat when I'm holding the camera this angle, but I trust we're still there. Let's move over here by the cage and take a look at Champ with his carrot. Hang on. Now I can't see what I'm recording. There we go. Okay. Hi, Champ. How's your carrot, buddy? Of course I move over here so he goes somewhere else. That's the right way, Champ. Oh, he's picked up a toy. They're so good at carrying things around now. You playing with your mom's tail? Is that what you're playing with in there? Yep, it was. Champ's gone into the snail bed in a way that makes him very hard to see. Champ, why are we playing in that corner where nobody can see you? Oh, and you're about to get company too. Great. Everybody play off camera. Speaking of, what toy is that that's being so fun for them in there? Oh, it's one of those little knit hacky sack balls, the little tiny ones. Hi, Caviar. All right, now they've decided to go out. Let's take a look for Saffron, little Princess Saffron, still napping. All alone now in the hammock. Saffy. Hi, Saffron, you gonna wake up for us? What if I give you a little belly scritch with one hand? Can I do that? Oh, it's a reach. She does not want to wake up for anything right now. That's fine. Okay, that's your prerogative. Well, let's push our luck now that we've had a good stream and see if we can continue once we go upstairs to see Custard and maybe Tilly. Just give it a try. I didn't plan too well for that, so I don't know. Let's see what we get. Let's just try it. And maybe we end up cutting out here, or at least having some drops in our transmission. We'll see. So let me start by reminding you, if you want to continue to watch these kittens, although they're in the living room and there's no cameras on the regular stream right now that look out here, as soon as we're done, I will be moving the camera to point wherever they are on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. So I invite you to check that. And I'm sure all of you that have access to it already know the faculty stream is offline because DJ's home and will probably continue to be offline for the next couple weeks because she's supposed to have her next rotation at the VA hospital nearby. And so she'll be home every day for a while. That'll be really nice for me. It'll be really nice for the cats. But it does mean probably no faculty stream for a while. Hi, Eddie. You just want so much attention lately. That's sweet. So that's the plan. And with that, let's try to go upstairs and see what happens. Maggie's going to eat this food. Truffle's just going to watch. Eddie's still going to follow us like a little puppy dog. Hi, Eddie. You'll get lots of attention. Don't worry, buddy. Okay, let's go right through here. And there's our Smokey. If we're even still online after that going up the stairs thing, that's usually what gets us. I have to wait a good 30 seconds sitting here looking at nothing but Smokey to catch up and see if we have a signal. I see myself going up the stairs now. And I see me sitting down in front of Smokey. It looks like we kept the signal. That's good. Let's push our luck some more and turn around and go in the annex, where Custard is meowing. I think maybe you can hear him. I hear you. Well, let's go in and see him. You can't come out yet, buddy. No. You gotta stay in there because I have to keep an eye on you if you're gonna come out for now, okay? No unsupervised visits, sorry. Hi, buddy, though. It's good to see you. Hi. Like I said, this is so temporary. Tomorrow he will be getting moved to the office after Tilbury gets her adoption. It's great that we made it all the way up here and we're still talking, but going to see Tilbury in the office is going to be the real test because that is the furthest place from where we started. So, Custard's so big. You guys will have to see him next to one of the other cats to see how huge he is because he is big. I think he's gained weight since he's been gone the last couple of weeks with DJ. A little bit of extra Christmas weight on him. Meow. I hear you, bud. I know. You want to come over here? At least say hi to everybody? You're not making it easy to keep you on the camera, though. All this moving back and forth. Oh. Now what? Oh, Custard, I can't with this, buddy. right, just like with Eddie, you and I will hang out, buddy. We will, just not right this second. We got snow last night, but not much, less than an inch. Oh. Okay. Meow. Meow. Okay, yeah, I heard the sound was out of sync, and again, I don't know if that's our problem or YouTube's problem. I did change the way the latency works on the YouTube video for this stream. I'll change it back for the next one. We'll see if the sound problems stay. I can't let you out, buddy. We're going to go see Tilly now, if we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry for the shaky camera there, but trying to keep him out and close the door and move the camera and all that at once, very tricky. But especially with Logan and Eddie, the two cats he likes to pick on the most, right here. Yeah, he needs to stay in there until I can supervise. Okay, now let's try to see Tilly. Hi, Tilly. Hi. I would let you out. You can come out right after this, okay? But let's test the stream by coming in here to see you. And let's come over here by all your stuff. Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh, you run right over to see me. She's so happy to see me every time. Look how beautiful she is. Oh, such a pretty Tilly Beans. And always so happy to see her people. She gets to go out every morning. She was out before breakfast, and then I brought her in here for breakfast. And I'm probably going to spend some time hanging out in here for my breakfast soon. But she does get to spend plenty of time out and around the house. And look at that. I think we've made it from one end of the house completely all the way to the other end without losing our video. I might owe an apology to the engineers that made this little device, because I'm still talking to them over email for tech support, and they are really going out of their way to try to help with the issues we've been having. But it seems possible that I fixed it by all the work that we've put into our wireless network over the last few days. So that's good. I know, you want to go out. Okay, well, at least I'm going to unlock your door. There we go. All right, now it's unlocked. You know how it works. She's like, I know how it works, but I've been banging on it all morning and it doesn't open. That's not true. I haven't heard her banging on it. She doesn't usually try to open it while I'm in here.